Hello guys, and welcome to another video from Armoury Antiques and Militaria and our YouTube channel. Welcome. So as you've seen before in some of our videos, we featured death plaques, and these are, to start off with, very, very poignant objects. This represents a person's life, and I want you to bear that in mind. So we don't call them death pennies, we call them death plaques, because I think calling it a penny sort of disrespects that memory. The death plaques obviously are named to different individuals in this panel here, and this one has its original envelope when it was sent to the family after they were informed that this person had died. So the person we're talking about on this particular death plaque is John Kirk Burley. It's a lovely plaque in nice condition, not been cleaned. And if we turn it over, let's see if we've got any other inspection marks. Yep, we've got one there. There you go, Woolwich inspection mark. They're often difficult to see, they're often misstamped, but these were made in Acton and Ealing, as I've told you before, and then they were in the foundries there, and then later ones were stamped at Woolwich. So this is one of those examples. Now, when we bought this, we bought it from an individual, and they were very pleased because they had all this research with it. It told us all about the individual and where he died and what regiment he was in, and all this information which adds to the interest of a death plaque which represents a person's life. However, this is a warning video for you really, is not to believe what people tell you. The research that was supplied with this is totally irrelevant and doesn't respond to the man at all. It's a totally different person, so what's the point? Poor research, it's just poor planning, and you've got to research things properly in order not only to honour the person that this represents as someone who's died for us and during World War I to give us the rights and freedoms that we have in this country currently today, but it deserves to be researched properly. And I think it's really, really poor if someone doesn't actually go to the effort to remember someone and to find out what happened. Here at Armoury Antiques and Militaria, we do that. And I can tell you that John Kirk Burley, the man who gave his life here during World War I, was in the 21st Company Machine Gun Corps, infantry, which is interesting. Machine Gun Corps, casualty medal groups and also death plaques are interesting to collectors because the Machine Gun Corps is a fascinating area to research. And sadly he died, John died on the 9th of April 1917, and he was aged 19 years old. He was only 19. Just think about that for a moment. Lots of you out there are fathers or have brothers and sisters, 19 years old. I mean, it's horrific that someone would die at that age fighting for his country. Absolutely awful. What's interesting about this man as well, he was the son of John and Frances Burley, and they lived in Heathside, Hamworth Road, Hounslow in Middlesex. So Hounslow's got a lot of history going back to well before the Roman times, and Hounslow Heath. I've written books on that, and also we've researched that an awful lot on Hounslow Heath, so it's another interesting area of research. But he's commemorated at the Arras Memorial, and he died at the Battle of Arras on the first day, which was pretty awful. And this is quite often the case. You get death plaques where men and women have died on a certain day, on a push, on a major event or battle. The first day, heavy casualties, and sadly John was one of those casualties and lost his life. So a little warning there for you, never believe what research people give you with a death plaque or medals, because you need to have a good eye and you need to be thorough, because the research on this relates to a totally different person. But nothing to do with this death plaque, and I find that disrespectful, and I'm sure you do too. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up, put some comments down below. We're always interested in hearing your comments, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, consider buying us a coffee. We do a lot of videos for you to help you and to pre-arm you and warn you against things that may be right or wrong, and also the rights and wrong about researching objects in the right way. Any questions, put them down below. But in the meantime, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me in remembering John Kirk Burley and the sacrifice he made at the Battle of Arras. And we look forward to doing another video for you very soon. Thanks, guys.